We were in here the other day and you were acting like it's all little bunnies jumping in the woods, all happy-go-lucky.
Whoa, pause there. That line about a ton of bond violations is a red flag for judges. Repeat violations show the defendant ignored court orders, which makes release far less likely. Quick poll. What would you do if someone on your docket kept breaking curfew? Drop your answer below.
Knowing full well that you had a ton of bond violations. You were to have a curfew from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 4:30 in the morning? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Important note, court-ordered therapy isn't just suggested. When it's made a bond condition, it's legally enforceable. If they skip it, the judge can escalate consequences. Think, does therapy help accountability, or is it just window dressing? Tell me what you think.
Different violation where you were going out in the middle of the night. Guess what happens, or do you have any response?
Your Honor, I've spoken to the family. I've spoken to Mr. Chavez. I recommend
Raising and revoking bond is the court's blunt instrument. Raise it to deter release, revoke to keep someone in custody. If the defendant can't make the new $5,000 bond, they stay locked up, and that changes everything for their case. Would raising bond actually protect the public, or just punish the poor? React.
that he get started with some therapy,
You go, yeah, I'm going to help you get started with that therapy right now. Guess what happens? Guess. He goes with you. Yeah, we'll get started real quick. We'll talk, I don't know, he'll pop up in tomorrow's docket, we can talk again, but he's out at 4:30 in the morning, 1 in the morning. It's unacceptable. Doesn't get it. So, his bond's $100 now. I'll make it a $5,001. If they have issues making it, just let me know. We can talk. But I mean, I can't just let him go. Yeah. Okay. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
He is top of page 8.
Bond hearing will be tomorrow?
No. I'm revoking it and raising it to 5,001.
Okay.
And then, so if they have issues and they're unable to make the bond,
Okay.
we can talk.
Okay.
After tomorrow. Good morning, Mr. Seastrong. Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
I'm not able to hold one.
Why not? When is the last time you've had a full-time job?
Company went out of business in February. I've been DoorDashing.
So you are working.
What? It's not enough to afford because I got my kids.
This is where the judge switches from legal to personal. Calling out failure to work isn't court theater. It's about risk and responsibility. Making employment a bond condition is common. It creates structure and shows community ties. Would you give someone time to find work or demand proof up front? Vote in the comments.
I don't have enough to afford a lawyer from what I make from DoorDash.
How much money do you make a month?
Probably barely 300, maybe.
How much?
Barely 300
300 what?
dollars.
What? A day? A week? You make $300 a month. I don't believe that for a second. How do you eat? How do you survive?
I stay with my wife. My wife.
So your wife works.
Yes.
What does your wife do?
She does assistant at an apartment facility.
How much money does she make a month?
She just started, so I'm really not sure. It's probably been about 3 weeks or so.
Why do the people of Harris County get to pay for a lawyer for you when you don't do anything? How's that fair? Why you get to sit at home play Xbox? Well, why do the people of Harris County get to pay for your lawyer? How's that fair? You're able-bodied. There's no
Big moment. The judge orders a full-time job and a 2-week check-in. That's a classic behavioral nudge paired with teeth, jail if they don't comply. That follow-up is a retention hook for viewers. Keep watching to see whether they show up or reoffend. Prediction time. Will they have a job in 2 weeks? Say yes or no.
reason why you shouldn't be working. You need a job.
Sir, I work. I take care of my kids. We just got
No,
it.
but you're not taking care of your kids. No. Kids need food. They need clothes. Not just love. They need physical things as well. And if you're not pulling your weight, then you're not helping your kids. Your wife is helping your kids. What conditions did we put on Mr. Seastrunk, please? I'm sorry if you don't like what I'm telling you, Mr. Seastrunk, but I'm telling you the truth. How old are you? You're 39 and you make $300 a month. That's silly and it's a shame.
I work for one of our business.
Then find something else.
Have been.
Do you know that there are so many companies out there that are begging for workers that are willing to pay you $15 to $20 an hour for you to work? Amazon, Starbucks. There's so many other places that are begging for workers because they just don't have enough. I'm not gonna, no. I'm making it a condition of your bond now that you get a full-time job. And I'm bringing you back in 2 weeks to see what you have done. But as far as what you get to hang out and do nothing all day, and then I have to pay for your lawyer too? You want a back rub too? No. I will give you an application. I'm going to send it home, and then I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you've done to get a job. If you've done nothing, then life's not going to go well. But it's not fair that we all here, I mean, I might as well just give you my wallet now. That's what we're doing.
And Your Honor, if I may, previously he had a violation of no driving because the defendant expressed he had no insurance, so you add include that as well, no driving.
I hope you are not driving, Mr. Seastrunk.
I was able to get insurance from.
You are supposed to get court approval first before you drive, and you signed.
I got insurance a few days after we left from it. You told me not to drive without getting it.
Here's the legal core. An eyewitness ID plus observable injury usually gives probable cause for assault. But context matters. Was it a stick, a weapon, self-defense? Also note the court will weigh past aggravated assaults heavily. Quick law question for you. When does a simple assault become aggravated in your view? Explain below.
Deputy Anderson, can you get that piece of paper, please? Sorry, guys. Just momentarily. Can you hand that to him? What does that say?
No driving without insurance approval.
Man, don't play Helen Keller. No driving without valid liability insurance and court approval. Do you want to go to jail? Don't drive. All I'm asking you to do is follow the law, Mr. Seastrunk. I don't give out lawyers like it's candy on Halloween, and I expect you to pull your weight. And I don't care if you don't like what I'm telling you, but sometimes in life, someone needs to put you over their knee and tell you this is how things need to go. And you, at 39, need to grow up and pull your weight. Start working. Don't be a bum. Can you give him an application? And we will see you back in 2 weeks. And then can you file conditions, please, that he must get a full-time job, please? That way. anything you say can or will be used against you. So you were on bond for a felony tampering case, and now you've picked up an assault bodily injury, and you want me to give you a PR bond. Is this right? I don't know anything about your case. I don't know anything. I know somewhat about your history. It's quite scary, as a matter of fact, but let's find out. Alex, please.
Yes, Your Honor. On the assault bodily injury?
Yep.
Yes, Your Honor. It says officers were dispatched to an assault that just occurred in Harris County, Texas. The complainant told the officers that she had been walking into a gas station near her apartment when the defendant came out of nowhere and struck her on the arm with a wooden stick, causing pain. The defendant continued to wave the stick at the complainant. The complainant maced the defendant and called the police. The officers observed a minor abrasion on the complainant's arm, and when they arrived, the complainant immediately pointed to and identified the defendant.
So we have a regular person walking down the street, and they get struck with a stick, a switch.
Yes, Your Honor, just a stick as she was walking to the gas station.
Looks like in 2020, you get charged with an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. 22, you pick up another aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And now you have an aggravated assault of a family member that was dismissed in June, not 3 months ago. And now you've picked up these two cases.
Sir, this I had two head injuries. As you can see on my right side, my left side. And I don't remember hitting her with no board. Okay.
I need to make sure that the public is safe. And I don't know, Josh. I mean, we've given you chance after chance. And ma'am, what scares me is that if we let you out, this is just a random person out. I mean, no one can even walk in the public now.
I would do better.
I don't know, Josh.
I don't know if we maybe be able to do maybe a short reset so that I can maybe get some information for the court.
What I'd like to know, is she has she been seen by a doctor? Is she taking any medication? Does she have any medication? And more importantly, if we let her out, what's going to happen to her? Is she going to, I'm going to tell you this now, man. I'm not giving you a PR bond so that you're going to be just walking the streets. If you have a place to go, if you have a loving home to go to, perhaps. But until I know that, and I know that if you're taking any medication or you're supposed to, and that's going to happen, then perhaps. But I'm not letting you out to walk the street.
Okay.
So find that information and then we can, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Josh. I'm really unhappy with you, Mr. Waters. When does it stop? 14 theft cases you have in your background. You're now charged with your 14th theft case. 14. How old are you? You're 21 and you have 13 prior theft cases? I see that, Jillian, I see that a lot of them are like kind of bunched up. There's like at least 2 different patterns of 4 theft cases that are all together. I don't know what that's about. I mean, I haven't done a deep enough dive into his cases, but what's going on now is that your lawyer wants me to give you a PR bond. I know that you're asking me please, but the problem is though, is if we let you out, are you going to pick up a 4th case, perhaps a 15th theft case? I know that you're going to tell me little bunnies jumping in the woods, that of course it's not going to happen. I'm going to have a halo. I know that's what you're going to tell me.
Look, I got numbers, I got witnesses.
So, Your Honor, what he's trying to say is that he understands that all of these pending cases involve the same gas station, the same officers.